We're gonna see what her moveset is talking about, because I seen the video of her reveal yesterday and it was all right, and the only thing I could really say about her reveal is that it looked like she didn't have no personality. It looked like she was like a generic character. I didn't see anything that seemed, well, I didn't see much that seemed to clearly say what her playstyle was, and I guess that she may be a brawler, but I see some other things in the moveset that could determine otherwise. But today is the day where everything comes to an end and we see how this character is. And I have to adjust my camera while this video starts. God damn it.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Nick C, competitive platform fighting game enjoyer. And
let me not do that. Let me not do that.
Through all the info on the eccentric, all-powerful, battle-ready black belt, Grandma Gertie, in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. You heard that right. Arnold's beloved grandmother, Gertrude Shortman, may seem old and frail to the untrained eye, but do not be mistaken. She's fast, she hits hard, and she's completely
damn it. Another thing, I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday, but I feel like they putting everybody in this game but Arnold. What the fuck?
Capable of dealing massive damage with a wacky moveset full of surprises and fearsome martial arts techniques. The first of such techniques is her
okay, that's another fire alt.
This move is a powerful uppercut that can be charged up and stored while you wait for the right moment.
So better funny punch.
Her side special,
I swear to God, if she's supposed to be a little Mac
dash that can intercept your enemy's movements and send them flying. As for the surprises in her moveset, her down special, Christmas Gift, is a surprise for all parties involved. When used, she reaches into her purse and pulls out a random object.
Yes, sir. I love me a good random number generator mechanic. I love me a good random number generator mechanic. Oh, oh, oh. You know I'm a fucking love me a good random number generator mechanic. Ha ha! Yes, sir! All of the oppositions better watch out.
That could be anything, from a fly swatter to a pile of tacks, a wrecking ball, or even a piano. Finally, Gertie's up special is a grappling hook.
We're gonna address that in a second. One thing I really want to know about this move, about that move in particular, is I understand why they didn't put this in a video, because they know nerd ass niggas like me are gonna figure out when the game comes out next month. But I really want to know, like, what are the differences in those properties? Like, obviously, let's say, for example, the bowling ball does more damage and the piano, it hits you, then it goes up. But, like, can I stand on top of the piano like a platform? Like, that's stuff that seems interesting and that I would want to know more about. But like I said, I would find out if I get the game, or somebody's going to make a video about it eventually.
That allows her to tether straight to the ledge. Grandma Gertie has all sorts of strange tricks.
I don't know about that recovery, though.
Being so fast makes it easy to chase your opponents down or run away throwing random items until something works out. The choice is up to you. Her up and down throws are a great way to get a combo going or set up tech chase scenarios at low percents.
Okay.
Her up air is good for juggling opponents to build a percent so that you can knock them out.
So she's mostly ground based. That's what I'm starting to see.
For example, her
because she's looking like
charge attacks are great choices.
Because it's looking like she's a terrible character to use off stage for the simple fact that she essentially has no recovery. Like, technically speaking, she has no recovery, so she looks like a scary character to use off stage at all. And her grounded tools that I'm seeing so far look very strong and very powerful for grounded to be able to play with your options and be able to fake out grounded opponents. And they said earlier that she's fast. In the scope of this game, I'm gonna have to play it to understand what fast actually is, and see like what property, see if she's specifically a fast character within the scope of this game, because like it's a dang, I forgot what I was saying. Oh. I was saying we can't really tell too well I can't really tell too well the play style of this character, because this character lacks identity in terms of play style and uniqueness and stuff like that, which is very, I guess you always like, all right, the way I'm gonna put it is like this. You know how like every game has like a default starting character that teaches you all the basic mechanics of the game. Like, for example, let's use Smash Bros. Even though usually it's not the most basic character, like there's always at least one character that teaches you the properties of how the game and the basics of how the game works. Like, let's say, for example, Mario from Smash Bros, SpongeBob in this game, Ryu in Street Fighter, Doctor Doom in Marvel vs. Capcom. Let's say 2 and 3 because he's in both. Like, there's always a basic character that teaches you the main fundamentals of how to play the game. I think she's going to be one of those kind of characters that she's very fundamentally based, because so far I don't see any gimmicks in her moveset. Well, her down special can be somewhat considered a gimmick, but like I would like it borderlines on a gimmick, but not really. Like, it's random, so it'll be good for those Grandma Gertie compilations and stuff like that. But I don't think it's like really something that makes her stand out, something that makes her unique, because we've seen that type of move and what it does before in many other games and in many other forms. So like, she lacks her own unique character identity. Like, in terms of references to the show, I don't know. I've watched Hey Arnold, but I don't know it like the back of my hand, so I can't tell you. Oh, I remember at exactly timestamp 143 and episode 677 in season 9. Like, no, I'm not that good with Hey Arnold, but from what I do remember of Hey Arnold, of what I watched, she does seem like a pretty on point character in terms of references to the show, but in terms of uniqueness within her moveset, uniqueness of her functions, because fighting game characters are just functions. Uniqueness in her functions, I don't really see anything unique.
And they both utilize a massive halberd, which provides a lot of unexpected range. Hopping in the fray, doing some scrapping, and then hopping back out to continue throwing random items is a solid general game plan with Gertie. Do you think you back out to continue
that knitting attack range? Is it
hopping in the fray?
Does it have yo-yo property?
And then hopping.
I don't know if that knitting attack just has if it's a multi-hit or if it has yo-yo property. And for those of you who might not understand what yo-yo property is, you know how I would pull up an example, but this isn't a pre-edited video. But you know how Ness has his down and up special where he charges the yo-yo, and while he's charging the yo-yo, if you get hit by it, like, it'll lead into the main hitbox, and like it'll keep you there for a second and it'll actually do damage. I wonder if her knitting, like, while it's a little small knitting ball, if that does damage, or if that's just a move that's a multi-hit and that's part of the move and the animation plays no matter what. Like, you don't have control whether it's just she knits once and then it goes into the sweater part that sends you forward, or if it's like you knit and she knits for however long and then it launches you off, and it does that every time. So that's something I would want to figure out.
Back out to continue throwing random items is a solid general game plan with Gertie. Do you think you have what it takes to harness Grandma Gertie's power? There's only one way to find out, and that's by giving her a try in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. Stay tuned for more character spotlights, and as always, thank you for watching.
Yeah, I don't know whose stage this is, but it looks great. Whoa. Well, that was a fire reveal. I really think that was I don't know. I don't really have any strong thoughts, because like I just want to keep reiterating that every game has to have one of these, and by one of these I mean a character that doesn't have a specific identity or playstyle function. You know, a general character where you can learn the zone. I mean, the RNG mechanic thing makes it a little bit different, but like I said, we've seen that idea and seen that concept and how it plays out and whatnot before. So like, she's like a basic, very, very basic character, but in terms of her references, peak. Like I said, I hate to keep repeating myself, but there's not too much unique to say about this. With that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to eat the booty like a bunny. Okay, bye. Hey. Now, real quick before I move on to the next video.